Can you imagine a narcissist being transparent with you or admitting their wrongdoings? No, of course not. Why? Because most of them don't do any of that. Most of them are extremely rigid in their egos and do not ever take responsibility for their actions. Transparency is an alien concept to them. But what if I told you there are some covert narcissists who can be transparent and admit their wrongdoings, be very specific about what they did wrong, only to appear good in other people's eyes? What if I tell you there are predators out there who know what to do, how to be, and what to say to fool you into thinking you are dealing with a normal person? Let's talk about this further in today's episode. I am Danish, a narcissistic abuse recovery professional. The topic for today's episode is 3 unimaginable things a covert narcissist does to appear good. Number 1, they show selective transparency or integrity. There will be times when a covert narcissist will be very transparent about their actions, confusing you into thinking, oh, maybe they're not a bad person because bad people lie. And this person, with proof, is telling me that they did something they shouldn't have done. And I feel they are experiencing guilt while confessing to their crimes. What does that mean? Or sometimes they will show integrity. But you need to understand that you can either have integrity or you may not have it at all. It's not like you can have a bit of it, a piece of it, and you can have integrity in this situation, but not in that situation. It's called weaponized integrity. If you are going on and off like a switch and you're changing your colors like a chameleon and you don't have integrity across all the situations, that means you don't have it at all. A covert narcissist exactly knows when to be transparent and when to show integrity to fool people into thinking they are a person of good character. Let me give you an example. You're dealing with a covert narcissist who isolates you from your best friend, the person you relied on for support. Of course, they did out of jealousy. Now, you find out that the covert narcissist has blocked their number on your phone non-consensually, and they have not been picking up the calls of that friend on their phone as well. They tell you, oh, see, they have abandoned you. See, your best friend doesn't want to talk to you. This is what I was telling you, and so on. But then when you confront them, this type of a narcissist wouldn't say, I didn't do that. You're crazy. You are making up things. They weaponize selective transparency, and this is how they will fool you. They'll say, oh, yeah, you're right. I did that. I acknowledge I blocked their number. I did not want them to talk to you, but I want you to understand I did it for your own good. Why? Well, that friend, because you're so deeply connected to them, you can't see their true intentions. They're bad for you. They're bad for our relationship. I don't want us to be separated. I don't want to lose you. That's why I had to do what I did. I know it was wrong, but understand my intentions. That is when you will be beguiled into believing that, oh, this is my partner who loves me a lot. Yeah, it was wrong, but I see why they did it. Then they will guilt trip you into cutting that friend off completely from your life. Second example, weaponized integrity. Let's say you're dealing with a covert narcissist who is a social reformist, who is in the social movement and protests against social injustices. They don't have a moral compass. They don't have a conscience. So they can do anything they want to as long as it serves them. But to win supply at a major level, what they will do is they will fake integrity. Somebody tries to bribe them, they won't take it. Nobody will be watching, but they'll secretly feel good about it. They won't accept it. They'll still do the good thing with the intentions of looking great in other people's eyes. And they'll go out there and keep narrating the same story again and again. This is what happened that day, and I had all the means to take the other road, but I did not. And they'll virtue signal a lot. But then when it comes to your relationship with them, they won't show any integrity at all. They'll lie to you, they'll blame you, they'll gaslight you, and do all the nonsense that these narcissists do. Number two, they will admit their wrongdoings. That's unheard of. Narcissists don't do that. But covert narcissists, a nice guy covert narcissist will do that, especially when push comes to shove. When time comes for you to permanently leave them and when they know they have to retain you as their source of supply. They won't give you a fake, generalized apology like, I am sorry for all I did. No, this type of a person will tell you what they did. Oh, I lied to you on this occasion. I cheated on you with this person, and this is how I made it possible. They'll say everything. And it will destroy you, but at least you will get the truth. And here is the twist. After acknowledging all the things, within a week, within a month of getting you back, they will change their behavior and they'll say, oh, so what? You forgave me. You're supposed to forget and move on. This is who I am. You won't see any change. After acknowledging their wrongdoings, they might give you a false hope and say, oh yeah, I'll now work on myself. I will work on our marriage. They might use religion and so on. Let's go to counseling. I'm all in. Within a week, within a month or two, you will see the monster back one more time, destroying you more than ever. Number three, they will give you access to a lot of money. That's not what they typically do. Narcissists are stingy. They don't like to spend money on their supply, and they interrogate you for small stuff. But this type of a covert narcissist would not do that. He or she might give you a house, a car, anything you want. You may have all the money in the bank account, but it will be a transaction. Let's say they give you 100 grand. Go buy yourself a car, buy yourself this and that. Then within a month, within some time, there will be an expectation from you. Go do this for me. Go do that for me. They'll use you for free labor. They would ask you whether you want to do it or not. No, they'll kind of pay you off that way. Or they will give you all the money and expect you to let them do what they want to do. For example, cheat on you, sleep around, do stuff that one is not supposed to do in a relationship or in a marriage. Just let them be the horrible person that they are. Whenever you try to hold them accountable and whenever you express your emotional needs, they will pull out the mental list and say, if I didn't love you, why would I give you this much money? Why would I buy you a house? Why would I get you this expensive thing? Why would I gift you that thing? That is a sign of my love for you, and that is what will confuse you. But no, that is also a form of financial abuse, believe it or not. Financial abuse is not just withholding money. It's also giving you a lot of it, giving money in excess only to abuse the power that comes from it. That was number three. I hope you found this episode insightful in a unique way. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments and I will talk to you in the next one. Until then, as always, let the healing begin and continue.